Louisville, Kentucky back in 1942 as Cassius Clay. Here is Muhammad Ali. No denying the hands. He says he's worked pretty hard on his takedown defense coming into the UFC tonight.
Well, he's going to have to. He's the greatest boxer of all time. But it won't be just boxing that will allow for him to find success inside the UFC. But if you know Cassius Clay, if you know Muhammad Ali, you know he's the most fearless competitor that you can find. He's a tremendous boxer. Now it's time to see what he can do inside the UFC's octagon.
And he's got a lot of size, he's got a lot of length. People really enjoyed the visual on the scale here on Friday. Muhammad Ali taking his greatness to the octagon here tonight. We'll see how it goes. The greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary. And he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can leave the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Muhammad Ali. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Assassin.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here we go with round one. And what do you do as a UFC heavyweight if you are facing Muhammad Ali? It's simplistic to suggest that you can just shoot at his legs, right? It's not as though he hasn't been working on his wrestling and training. But you know what leads for dance for Muhammad Ali? Being light on his feet, moving well laterally, working off of that jab. Just an absolute treat to have Muhammad Ali on the big ground.
Great block there. Nice shot there by the champ.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Takedown defense is there. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Fast pace here in the early going. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Takedown defense holds up.
Switch knee lands to the body.
Keeping him honest with the jab. Right now they separate. Got the single follow time. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Ali.
Those are big strikes.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, lands a nice nice straight. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Let's go, you can do this. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Perfect execution on that tee. Just misses with the straight right.
Nice punch to the head.
Nice body kick there. Oh, and he found the target again. Swing and a miss by Ali. Both fighters throwing heat now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Ali gets caught by that straight punch there. Strong hook lands. Throwing that jab, no good. Under 2 minutes in round one. And now some separation. Misses again with a right punch. Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Nice high guard. Shows great defense there.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Straight to the body by Ali. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Oh, that strike to the body, man.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Now some separation. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. So there's nothing to worry about too much now, but he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Yes, to the single collar tie now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Round two straight ahead.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand, leaving his jaw wide open for him. Stay on the outside. Comfortable with the jab.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is. You can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous round.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Another body kick land. Good punch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off after several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end.
And now he's attempting to choke. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. Muhammad Ali getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Big ground and pound.
Under 3 to go, round 2.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, right into mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
2 minutes to go. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Left eye starting to swell significantly now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back.
Big right hook there by the champ. He passes to half guard.
Close guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
.30 seconds to go in round 2.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that. There it is again.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Okay. Our takedowns are not working yet, okay? But we are not giving up with them. We are sticking with the game plan. We're going to go out there and we can set up the shots.
Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Establishing the jab here. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Blocks the strike there, counters with a the jab.
That was a beautiful head kick.
Ali's strike attempt there is blocked.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Muhammad Ali gets in the clinch. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, nice hook. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Nice connection with the punch in the clinch. Just misses with the jab there. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, is he a good counter striker? Counters beautifully with the left hand.
Nice body shot there.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, missed on that one.
Oh, nice right hand.
Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the back alive.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware, because if he's got a smart opponent's going to start finding the body now, because he knows the hands are really high to try to protect that cut.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Excellent ground and pound there by Ali. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again, nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like, so when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Nice jab by Ali.
Oh, back and forth we go.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Well, if this fighter gets back to the stool, he's going to get an earful from his coaches. Confidence seems to be abandoning him here.
Yeah, and you can kind of see him looking to survive as opposed to winning the fight. When you're in there, you are there to win the fight, not just be standing at the final bell.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. That is how you scramble, folks. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
Oh, he hurt him again! Back in the clinch, look for him to hang on his opponent's head and try to wear at his gas tank.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Just touching him with the jab. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done. Beautiful jab there by the champ. And he's tired too, John. You know, he's tired too. I know he goes hard. He doesn't show it. You know, it's like playing poker. But he's just as tired.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Ali gets lit up by that straight punch.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
And just misses with that big right hand. Watch how the bruising on that thigh continues to worsen as this fight extends. He's going to have a real hard time walking tomorrow.
He's going to have a difficult time walking tomorrow morning. It's going to be a hard time getting up and moving around unless he changes something. Nothing is going to change right now. It's going to be tough. But right now, you still got to focus on winning the fight. Check a kick, man. Come on.
We'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Muhammad Ali's right back to the full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nicely done. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Takes his back now. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Well, that is a shade of magenta on his calf. I'm not sure I've seen before. That bruising's getting out of control.
The bruising's getting bad. It's starting to get to a point where you got to keep an eye on whether or not this guy will be able to finish the fight.
20 seconds left. Lands to the body. Left hook counter there yet again. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so somehow, some way, we will fight onward. There was a big liver shot there that buckled his opponent. DC, here's your replay.
Nothing is worse. Nothing is worse than taking one of those shots right to the liver. It shuts everything down. You got to be so tough to stay standing after you take a strike like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Able to check that kick as well.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike. And doing work with the jab.
Oh! That is on one of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.